Hey, what's up, everybody? I hope y'all did have a good Halloween and all that good stuff weekend. So, welcome to WFSO's top 10. Um, Although they said on DC, it's really they only I don't know why they said 15 DCEU movies, but it actually was 14. But if you want to count the Peacemaker TV series as a movie, I wouldn't do that. But that they decided to do. So, anyways, just gonna show y'all. Well, we're gonna look at the movies. They got Wonder Woman. But the whole DCEU series started with Superman, as they actually just call it, the Man of Steel. And then you got Batman, Superman, Batman vs Superman. Then Suicide Squad the same year. Then Justice League, and of course you got the Snyder Cut, which was good, rated good by Rotten Tomatoes, and so were Aquaman. I think Shazam was as the Rotten Tomatoes cleared out as the best movie out of the DCEU. But let me make sure double. Let's see. No, actually, it was the first Wonder Woman movie. Okay, it was 93%. And you thinking the Snyder Cut would have had a better view, since a lot of people liked it. But yeah, okay, Wonder Woman is tied with Peacemaker for the best DCU TV or movie there is. So um I'm I'm gonna try my best to go in order, but I'm not gonna be pretty sure if I am gonna actually get it in order. But I'm gonna try. But number one, of course, is none other than, in my opinion, which was probably one of the best movies that they have done, is The Flash. Although the collaboration with Barry Allen going back in time to find the other Batman from the other dimension, and find their own Supergirl, and find another Flash. Well, y'all kind of know how it is, but although it was rated good by Rotten Tomatoes, but just people just wasn't into the movie, only because the Ezra Miller, who plays the Flash, had big controversy going on with his life, not behind closed doors. So a lot of stuff is going on. Then you have some people just didn't want to see the movie and just thought it was not that great, and they was complaining about the CGI and all the graphics and stuff like that, which I have no complaints about that. And I guess we're not the type of people that okay, this person did whatever it is. I'm not gonna be oh, I'm not gonna see this movie because wasn't so and so did this. If I'm gonna see it because, hey, the Flash is one of my favorite DC characters. But I'm just gonna watch it regardless, and if it's good, it's good. If it's terrible, it's terrible. And I thought it was one of the best movies they did in the DCEU. So
The Flash?
yeah,
The one we went to see recently?
yeah,
That was actually a damn good movie. I understand why people weren't happy with it, and a lot of that has to do with the guy who plays the Flash.
yeah. That's what I was just talking. Yep.
But the overall storyline and incorporating the different timelines and everything, to me, was a great idea.
Right, exactly. So yeah, I thought it was a good movie overall. So yeah, that's just my opinion on that one. Number two would have to be, of course, right in the bottom of it, Blue Beetle. Um, Although it was kind of set on its own thing, but they added it as part of the DCEU, but they didn't clarify that it was actually in the DCEU. It was just Okay, we're just gonna put it as its own thing and see how it does. So, what was rated by critics like one of the other best movies that DCEU did, but like the same thing with with people not really trying to see it. I think the movie ended up breaking even, but it didn't make that much of a profit. So yeah, this was received by his peers and stuff like that as a very good DCEU movie. That's what they called it. But I thought they was going to have a point. They was going to separate it and say like, no, this is different. We're going to put this in the new DCU, but they didn't clarify that and didn't say it. But otherwise, a character that's popular that they weren't thinking of making, but I thought it was good overall. So Blue Beetle, I'll grade as number two. Um, Number three would have to be the very first Suicide Squad. So you already know, they try to get a lot of people to team up. Like villains like Harley Quinn, Killshot, and the rest of them, and Captain Boomerang. So I thought it was pretty good. And I know they were teasing about trying to have David Ayer release his version of the Suicide Squad like they did with Zack Snyder. So although Rotten Tomatoes didn't rate it that good, but I thought it was fine. Probably been one of my favorites, but I guess that's just me. But overall, I thought Suicide Squad was good, so I counted that number three. Number four was the Birds of Prey, in a fabulous imitation of one Harley Quinn. Um, of course, y'all know it was set up. Harley was doing her own thing, then teaming up with some of the new like people that's on there. You had I keep on forgetting some of the characters on there, but it was mainly like she was just watching this girl like trying to protect her. But overall, with the movie, it was pretty good. Like one of the best, Rotten Tomatoes that rated it. But overall, it was pretty good too. So I put the Birds of Prey number four. Uh, Number five would have to be the very first Shazam. It had a lot of comedic things that was going on here that you probably wouldn't expect from Shazam. So they kind of made it like a little bit different, which is good. And I know y'all probably reading from like the synthesis and critics consensus, but overall it was like a good movie. So kind of create. No, I wouldn't say he kind of created his own villain, but you can say the villain kind of created like Shazam. Just say it like that. But yeah, I would put that as number five. Number six would be the Zack Snyder's Justice League. It just shows a lot of things that could be, a possibility of what they could have done if it would have kept on going, or they would have did it, Zack and Snyder's way. So I'm just gonna put number six to tie between the original Justice League the PG-13 version of the Justice League. Then you got Zack Snyder's R-rated Justice League. So I'm probably gonna put them two like as a tie because it some of the stories and stuff like that between the original Justice League and Zack Snyder's are different, a little bit different. But yeah, just see for yourself. But although Rotten Tomatoes had like a score lower than the Zack Snyder's cut, but yeah, put them tied for number six. Number seven is Batman v Superman. There's two versions of this. Of course, there's the theatrical version. Then you got the uncut version. I did see both of them. So it was pretty good in the way they they was telling it. and I know everybody did not like the who they portrayed had well, who played Lex Luthor was Jesse Eisenberg. They was not fun of that at all. But like I said, it was just a lot of action in this, and like who would have thought, Batman and Superman, for face each other. But I think this could have been based off of a comic book as well. But just the story and how it is and how it affect, and plus the creation of God, what's the villain's name? I just had his name like in the back of my hand. Um, I'm sorry, Doomsday. Yeah, there we go, Doomsday. So kind of like creation of Doomsday. So they got that going on with the final season of Superman Lord. So if y'all get an opportunity, y'all check that out. And I know I got to catch up with well, probably around this time. It's probably already over with. But anyways, get a chance, just try to watch the whole season of the final season of Superman Lord. So you can see Doomsday on that. So anyways, Batman v Superman, John of Justice. That's number 7, and plus Wonder Woman's on here as well. Let's see, got that. Let's see what's number 8. The only honorable mention I'm gonna put is Men of Steel. Although it was supposed to kick off, it kicked off the DCEU, but it was just like one of those movies like you can watch, but it's like whatever. So sorry about that. Number 8 had to be Wonder Woman 1984. So just saying how Wonder Woman was like in the 80s and stuff like that. And plus she like had developed her powers in this time too. So I'm glad they kind of explained like her development of powers. Like we already know like how good she was in the first one, but the good thing is that she developed her powers and like developed more of her powers on that. And I like the enemy that I forgot what the I think it was Tigress. Could be wrong, but I know she was going against let me see, let me go to more. Maybe they'll talk about man, I didn't want to go that far, but you know what? Screw it. I don't know. That just shows that I need to, rewatch this anyway. But anyways, I thought it was pretty good. So like I said, that's number 8. Number 9. It would have to be number 9 would have to be. Yeah, they ain't got the other Aquaman on here, so they're missing that. So yeah,
Maybe they don't want to deal with Aquaman.
probably not. But the second Aquaman I would put as number 9. It's like Mandy Man, him trying to, they trying to, get the piece for the sea people and of course like Earthlings. So it's like also they. I think it was the guy that was on the first one was wanting to get his like revenge. So that just shows how much I need to rewatch some of this. But I'm just going by memory, and sometimes my memory is a little bit like fuzzle, and I'm just still surprised that they did not put the second Aquaman on here. So that's my number 9, Aquaman 2, and I think it's Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. I believe that's what it is. I think I'm right about that one. And the final one, number 10, is James Gunn's Suicide Squad. So I didn't know what to make of this because it was some of the characters from the first one were just like gone from there, and They added like different characters, and it was some of the cool ones that they had on here that did not last very long, which kind of sucks, but I kind of get it. So what more can you do? But anyways, those are my top 10. Hopefully y'all did enjoy this. Please, if you like the video, please like it. If you like more content like this, and also with Milwaukee Bucks content, pro wrestling content, and all like developments is going on in the city of Milwaukee and all that good stuff. But anyways, if you like that, please subscribe, and please like the video if you like stuff like this. Also thank our sponsor, the Toy Dimension. Get a chance, check out more information about them and our website, wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. And if you're interested and want to be a sponsor as well, just go ahead. You can get a hold of me on Instagram. Just look for Artrell J 2000 or just Artrell J. You can find me on there. Just give me more. Just like you want more information, I can give it to you. And I guess we can just talk about we were doing this for WFSO on YouTube and stuff like that for nearly 16 years. So, well, this December will be 16 years we've been on YouTube. So over 2,000 videos, and you get a chance, check them out. But anyways, I'm gonna let y'all go. Thanks for watching. Until the next video, and y'all have a good one.